Here's what I'm going to be fishing with tonight. I'm going to start off with this 3 1/4 inch swim jig with 3/8 jig head. I've also got this little baby perch. I might give that a try. Oops. But I'm going to go with this first. This plastic is the AuthentX brand plastic. I guess it is Pulse R is what it's called. Chartreuse and silver with a white core. Also got some purple with a white tail. I heard Ralph Barton talk about these quite a few times. I think he uses these a lot. Catches lots of nice walleye. Thought I'd give them a try. Saw them in the store the other day when I was looking for a new net. Fishing with 10-pound line, a medium action rod. Rocky bottom on this creek. Kind of bouncing it. I'm going to start off doing that. Just kind of bouncing it along the rocky bottom. Yeah, I really like the action on that bait. Fish. That was a really light bite. I thought maybe I was snagged on something. Didn't hit it very hard. That's a northern. Pretty good size one too. Not that big, I guess. Caught a few different northern at this spot last week, and this one's bigger than any of those, that's for sure. Good sized northern though. Alright. Get to try out my brand new net. 10-foot long net. Oh no. I bought this net specifically for situations like this. The big thing is I just gotta make sure not to drop the net into the water. That would not be good. Got him. Got him. Second cast. Picked up a nice northern. And that's all the way in his mouth there. Oh yeah, it's hooked right through the top of his mouth there. Phew, finally. I couldn't get that hook out. I ended up just straightening it with the pliers. He was hooked through the roof of the mouth and just wasn't coming out. Well, there he is. It's a pretty decent little northern for this river. I had a heck of a time getting the hook out. It was hooked right through the roof of the mouth. I had to straighten the hook to get it out. But, good looking fish. He's probably going to slap me in the face with his tail here in a second. Let's put him back. Still got half my lure in there. I'm going to get it out. Oh, it fell out. Good, it fell out. Looks like he's been having some battles. I don't think that's for me. That's from a bigger pike, probably. Bite marks on the top there. Alright. Back to the creek you go. And off like a jet. Didn't waste any time. second cast. It's pretty awesome. Totally shredded my lure here. He cut me with his gill plate. That's my blood, not his. Just gonna go right back to another one of these chartreuse colored. And that fish hit. I didn't think it was even a fish. I thought I got hung up on a rock because it was just thud and didn't move. And it didn't move until I kind of gave it a firm pull back to try to get it out of what I thought was a rock. There's the fish. Ooh, he hit that perch right in that shallow stuff over there. Another pike. Another pike. Looks like about the same size. Oh, he just engulfed that thing. I can't even see the lure at all. That. Oh, the line broke. I had a feeling that was going to happen because that lure was all the way inside his mouth. And his teeth were rubbing on the line the whole time. Dang it. And he's got that perch lure in his mouth. Alright. Darn it. I usually don't use steel leaders for this. I usually don't lose 2 lures in a row either. Let's try the purple this time. So far I've spent more time retying on lures than I have fishing. But I've only casted probably 5 or 6 times. And I got 3 hits, so not complaining. Alright, got a little steel leader action here. See if that makes a difference. Hopefully. I was kind of hoping there was walleyes in here tonight, but turns out that it's Pikeville. That's okay. I love catching some pike. Kind of a challenging night so far. I guess I won't get snagged on that one again. Oh yeah, another fish. This feels like a better fish. Oh boy. Oh yeah. He's way out there. I'm trying to head out into the river. This is a nicer fish for sure. I'm glad I got that steel leader on there. Probably would have lost him already. What is it? I can't see it. Now he's swimming at me. That's another pike. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger pike. He's just hanging out there. Yeah, he didn't. I don't know, this guy fought a lot harder than that first one. These pike are nailing it tonight. Maybe this is the one that has my perch lure and I can get my perch lure back. That'd be sweet. He's just hooked on the outside of his mouth there, or just kind of right in the corner. As a steel leader, probably didn't really help anything with this particular hookup. I don't think. There we go. Let's see. You got my perch in there? No, that's a different fish. Pike 3, let's get a little bigger. Might measure this guy. This is the biggest one so far tonight. But yeah, it's definitely a different fish than the first two. I guess this is only the second one I've landed, right? That second one got away, so. But anyway, this is a nice fish. I'm gonna get a measurement on him real quick. With the bend in it, it's probably 25. Yeah, it's 25. Nice. Go back and tell your friends. There he goes. I guess the pike owned this little creek mouth. I thought that fish was quite a bit bigger than he actually was. He's a little bit bigger than that second one, but he just fought harder. There's another fish. Oh, they just aren't hitting it very hard. They must be stacked up in here. And this fish was in the almost the exact same spot. Of course, I don't know, he might have followed it for a while, but pretty close to the same size. I love this net. Just got it yesterday. Yeah, got him. Whew. This one's even a little bit bigger, I think. A little bit, maybe. Yeah, see, look at that. If I hadn't had that leader on, that would have been a broken line for sure. Because that lure is all the way in his mouth. And some of the line is too. Yeah, I think this might be the best fish of the night after all so far. Pretty nice one. I'm not going to bother measuring him. These things are kind of hard to handle. Great fish. Look at those chompers. You ready for your slow-mo dive back into the water? That wasn't very graceful. Bad toss on my part. He took off and went that way. These pike are just smashing it tonight. This is awesome. Oh, that was a bite just now. I thought it was a snag. See, I thought that was a snag, but it was a fish. Oh, and I didn't set the hook good. I just was pulling gently, trying to pull the lure out of whatever the snag was. That was a fish. That's fish right here in front of me. Oh, this might be a better one based on how much drag he's pulling. He was right along the bank in front of me here. It's about the same as the last one. Commit. He's in there. This creek mouth is just chock full of northern pike. Pretty awesome. Ooh, he wasn't hooked real good at all. Just in a little soft skin on the outside. Another fun medium-sized pike. Man, these things are fun to catch. I didn't see which way he swam off to. The last two, each one I catch, I'm like, oh, this is a lot better fish, but they're about the same. But maybe they're getting all amped up, fighting a little harder now that they know the night is almost here. They must be stacked up in here. Either that or they're just kind of coming in from wherever they were hanging out during the day. Well, I haven't cast it over there in a while. I bet there's one over there. Yep. Bam, he must have followed it too from that shallow area over there. He's swimming right towards me. This guy isn't that big. I'm gonna hoist him up. Stop. He's fired up. He's like the little brother hanging out with the bigger kids tonight, teenagers. He was over straight across right by the shoreline, I think. That's like what I was catching here the other night. About that size. This is pretty awesome. I'm catching a fish about every fourth cast here. I haven't been here very long. I've been here about 45 minutes. And that's what, 4 fish landed? 5? I can't remember. These little paddle tail plastics are really getting it done, that's for sure. It's real shallow here right in front of me. I can see the bottom. We had rain yesterday. I don't know, the water's pretty clear here in the creek. I can see the leaves on the bottom. It's probably maybe 2 or 3, probably 3 feet deep right in the middle there. Maybe less than that even. No muskies. They're kind of rare in this river, but they're around. It'd be sweet to catch one. Oh yeah, that's a good cast right there. That is good. Oh, I just somehow that felt like a good cast. Fish on. Oh, he's a jumper. I saw him. He's another kind of 20-inch or so northern jumper. I'm gonna grab the net before I get him close this time, huh? Alright, where is he? I really need a armband on this net or something to wrap around my wrists so I don't drop it in the water. Oh, interesting. This guy's, he must have swiped at it and missed. He's hooked in the eye on the outside of his face. Bummer. Right through the eyeball. Ouch. Sorry, dude. He's gonna be a pirate pike. A nice little one. No perch lure in there. Oh, sorry. Yeah, he's all messed up because his eye's gone. He'll go swimming around in circles probably. Well, if it makes him feel any better, I got a bunch of his slime in my eye when he flipped out of my hands. He got me good. Well, I haven't had a bite in about 20 minutes. Sun's down. It's going to be dark in about 15 minutes. I'm going to keep fishing here, but I thought I'd just wait. But you know, it's about to get dark, and this would be prime time for one of those big northerns or even a muskie to come cruising into this creek mouth, you know, looking to snack on some of those smaller northerns that I've been catching. I'm going to sit here and wait for a few minutes, let things chill out there. I've been casting like crazy for like 20 minutes, hitting everywhere, and haven't got any more bites. So I'm just going to sit here for a little bit, let it get a little bit darker, and throw it out there, see if there's any big boys that came into this creek mouth. Light. That's it. That's it. Got him. Finally. There's a fish right in that spot. He hit at it twice and I missed him. Another pike. Oh, he's off. He is off. Well, he got himself off the hook. Another, you know, kind of smallish pike. Here, let me turn on the light. Oh. There we go. Back here a little bit. There he is. I don't know, the light's not great, is it? Fun fish. It's almost dark. I'm going to keep fishing a little bit longer. Back you go, sir. Oh, belly flop there.
Well, that's going to be it for tonight. I know I could keep on fishing into the night and probably would catch more fish, but it's time for me to go. So, caught like 6, 7 nice northerns. I can't even remember exactly. You know, that's a good thing, I guess, if you can't remember how many fish you caught. So, I had a blast. I hope you did too. Thanks for joining me tonight. See you on the next one.